On an average, a student spent 1/4 of his life studying and preparing for exams. A messy avalanche of tangled randomness can be overwhelming and can interrupt your train of thought, making it difficult to focus and be productive. Having an organized space removes the barrier from getting your work done, student life and study sessions a lot more enjoyable, and not to mention also saving your neck and back in the process. At the highest level of psychological integration, there is no difference between you and what you experience. My name is Zerak. I am a final year MBBS student and a content creator. For me, I need a dedicated study space where I can study, prepare for my exams, edit YouTube videos and be more productive in my life. In this video, I will show you how can you set up your own study space when you are on a very tight budget. It will be a very fun video. If you like the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. And follow me on Instagram. I am very active there on daily basis. Let's get into it. The way we're gonna cover this video is by splitting into different sections. First, I will talk about the desk itself, the laptop I use and the peripherals. Next, we will move on to the chair complementing the desk setup, the cable management, and finally, I will talk about the thought behind and the aesthetics I was going for. So let's start with the desk. It's a black desk with a matte finish and some silver linings on it. The main reason I bought this desk specifically is its black color, minimalistic look and the price point, for which I paid only 6,000 rupees or $40 to a local shop here in Lahore, Pakistan. It's lightweight. I have it for almost 2 years now and I'm using it for all type of work, either studying, taking notes, editing, watching Netflix, having a lunch or sometimes taking a power nap on it. Next up is laptop. The laptop is the center of attention for this desk setup. It's an HP ZBook 17-inch laptop with Core i7 quad-core processor with 2.8 gigs base speed and boost up to 3.7 gigs, 32 gigs of RAM, 4 gigs of Nvidia graphic card Quadro, 265 gigs of SSD and 1 TB of an additional hard drive. I bought it 2 years ago in used condition for 60,000 rupees or $380 from Happy Center, specifically for editing videos, as my previous laptop was giving me a feeling of impending doom while editing on that. And the 17-inch screen really helps and eliminates the need to get an external monitor or screen. And we are on a budget too, so that makes sense. It never disappointed me since then, just get a little bit of laggy while editing 6K or 4K footage, rest everything works smooth. So where is the catch? Why this laptop is so cheap but so powerful? The only downside of this laptop is its weight. It's a bit too heavy of a laptop to travel with. Otherwise everything is fine. The laptop is connected to the charger most of the times and the charger to a wired extension. Now let's talk about the peripherals and the accessories I have complementing this desk setup. In accessories I have the Logitech simple wired mouse that cost me just 500 rupees or just $4. There are no fancy features in it like the wireless version of Logitech MX Master has, but it gets the job done and we are on a budget too. A mouse pad I got for like $1. A room plant I got for like $10 from a nursery. It's from Dracena marginata family or simply called as dragon tree. The idea behind having greenery near your desk setup or study space is that it adds peace to your state of mind and clear a lot of clutter. Speed up the process between your thoughts and your creation. The main reason behind buying dragon tree over other plants is because of the shape of this plant and because of my little bit interest and fascinations for dragons. Thanks to Game of Thrones for that. I also have a fake plant to place on the table just for decoration purpose and for complementing the indoor plant which I got for $2. Then I have a lot of books stacked in a row which are in use or I use here and there. Next I have a lamp which I use in late night study sessions or when I am editing and want to have a dark mood or a moody vibe kind of thing. You know what I mean. I got it from a local shop in Lahore for 3,000 rupees or $20. So next to the lamp I have this rack where I place sticky notes or any reminder of a particular importance. I decorated it with some fairy lights to add aesthetics to the desk setup. I got both the rack and the fairy lights from Daraz for like $7. And there is this pencil box to pick and drop pencil and markers in use, got it for $4 again from Daraz. For audio purposes, I use Mi wireless AirDots. They are good but not very good enough. There is no noise cancellation in it. So I'm thinking of upgrading to Sony wireless headphones. Let's see when it happens. Next up I have on my desk setup is a stethoscope. It is a Littman Classic 3. It is on the expensive side. I bought it for like $250. Before that I used to have a cheaper stethoscope that was around $30 to $40 I guess. I always keep it on my desk setup so that I cannot forget bringing it with me whenever I go to the hospital. And the last thing I have on my desk setup is the ice bear, the distant and emotionless personality like myself. Just kidding. Next up I have a handmade calendar on the wall on which I put a cross on every passing day. This physical act of doing so really helps me being more productive, makes me aware of every passing day, and urges me to do something productive every other day. Next to the calendar I have some images from my neurosurgery book which are put on the wall for educational purposes only and creating a vibe of study, and some greeting cards which I got from my family and from my friends. Now let's talk about the chair. I got the chair for 17,000 rupees or $120 from a furniture market in Lahore. I highly recommend this chair as when I went to buy a chair, there were a lot of cheaper options but none was optimal. So I thought not to sacrifice on it. And it's really comfortable and prevents from any back and neck pain. When you are sitting on it for hours and hours, you can extend it as you like, have a headrest, you can extend its arms, rest up and down as well. It really helps me talk comfortably on camera without worrying for my arms to get fatigued, and you can get free rides on it as well if you want to satisfy the kid inside you. Now let's talk about the cable management, how I am hiding all the cables and giving it a minimalistic look. So I have black carpeting on the floor, black curtain on the back, and the wires are black as well, so they don't look any prominent and don't look messy at all. I try to hide all the extension cables and wires behind the curtain. I have an extension cord sitting here to which the power adapter of laptop is attached, and the power sources of both the lamp and the fairy lights on the other sockets as well. Now let's talk about the thought behind and the overall aesthetics I was going for. As most of the stuff on my desk setup is in matte black finish, that is in fact the case with most of the stuff in my room. I'll try to make a separate video on my room tour, but what was the aspiration, what was the vision in making all of that stuff? Actually I read a theory, a philosophical point of view, a thought experiment in which the narrator said when you are a kid or you are in your early ages, you try to have vibrant colors in your room so that fuels and forces creativity inside you. But when you are grown up, you are an adult now, you try to have decent, mature, monochrome colors in your room, and so the creativity comes from inside of you. I don't know if it is true or not, but it really made sense to me, and most of the people I saw on the internet have white color paints in their room. But I am a very night owl type of person, so I really want to have dark, moody tones in my room. So that's why I painted the whole room in charcoal color. It is very dark grey color type and it mostly looks blackish on the screen. Your room is really reflective of your personality, and a clear room is the key to a clear mind. In this world of distractions and procrastinations, it is very easy to get distracted and waste a lot of time. And in my opinion, having an aesthetically appealing and beautiful study space really motivates you to get back to work again and again, increases your productivity, makes you more efficient, and you can get the work done. After the COVID-19 and the rise of trend working from home, it is really crucial to have a dedicated study space in your house where you can get a lot of work done, and it is really a game changer. It really is. And by saying this, that pretty much wrap up this video. Hope you find this video enjoyable and you get something out of it. If you did, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram to see more content like this. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.